Hey guys, so I've gotten some questions lately about how I make my coffee, and I realized that I don't include measurements in my videos. So I wanted to do a quick little video and just kind of show you exactly how I measure things out and what I do. So for starters, I'm going to talk about my protein shake that I use. I use the Ghost Lifestyle brand protein powder, and I mix it with water that is cold or room temperature, and I mix it with about 7.5 ounces of water. So I do 1 scoop of the protein powder to about 7.5 ounces of water. This is the coffee ice cream flavor. I have the thing down here. And it has 25 grams of protein per scoop. I love it. I have it on auto subscribe on Amazon so that I never run out. I will use either I'll put it in my little jar with a lid and shake it, or I will use a hand frother and just quickly mix it up. So that's the first thing. The next thing I'll talk about is my coffee concentrate that I make. Essentially, you can make this however strong you want it to be. So I will take a glass and I will fill it with water. You can use whatever measurements you like for your own coffee taste. With that said, I make small batches at a time because I put it in this little container. And I just use instant coffee. You can use, I use most of the time this Great Value Classic Roast. This is very similar to just the regular Folgers. I have also used the Nescafe Gold Espresso. I like the blonde roast. Again, do what makes you happy. Use the kind that you prefer in the amount that makes you happy. You may have to play around with this a little bit to get the right ratio because you may want it stronger or you may want it a little weaker depending on how you like your coffee to taste. I make mine pretty strong because that way I don't have to put that much in each cup, and this goes a long way. I just got this container from Walmart. I think you're supposed to put oil in it. You could certainly store it just like this. You could use, anything with a lid, whatever you prefer. And I just give it a quick mix. So the next thing I'll talk about is my frother. I get questions about this. This is the Nespresso frother. I got it, I rinsed it out from earlier, but it comes with this little piece that goes in it. You just plop it right in there. It's got a little bit of water in it because I just washed it. But it has a little stand that you sit it on, and you hold this down for 3 seconds if you want a cold foam, or you just press it once if you want a hot foam. You can use this to make your cold foam or your hot foam if you want like a steam frothed milk. Or you can just use your hand frother. They both work the same. I like to use this because I have it and because it gets it the same perfect consistency every time. So that's why I use this, but you certainly don't have to. So what I do to make my coffee is I start by putting my syrup in. I like to use, these are the ones that I have on hand, Smucker's sugar-free. I will tell you, it does still have carbs, so keep that in mind if you are a carb counter. I also keep Hershey's Zero Sugar. It has 0 fat, 2 carbs, 0 sugar. I love this. It is so good. I also keep Torani white chocolate. This is not sugar-free. I will use it sparingly. I also like the pumpkin pie sauce from Skinny Mixes and the salted caramel from Skinny Mixes. They do also have a mocha espresso or something. I have not tried that one yet, but it sounds good. I forgot to mention that for my cold foam, I do use half and half. I buy the big jug at Walmart. You could use heavy cream if you want. It does give a little bit of a different texture, or thickness, I should say. I like half and half because it's somewhere in the middle. I prefer sugar-free coffee syrups. I get them from Home Goods, Amazon, Skinny Mix, wherever I can find them, basically. But I just come up with whatever flavor I want, and I add that into my actual coffee glass and to my half and half for my cold foam. That's the only thing I put in the cold foam, just the half and half and the syrup. So I usually do a pump or 2 into my cold foam and then 2 pumps of the flavor into my coffee cup. So use your preference on that. So I'm gonna make a coffee real quick just so you can see exactly what I do. I will start with some caramel, some chocolate. I'm gonna add some ice. And let's see, I will do some cookie dough. This is from Zeralicious. I'm pretty sure I got this from Amazon. So I'll do 1 pump of that. And then I'll also do a pump of chocolate. This is from Da Vinci. I got it from Amazon too. They're like $7. Here's my frother. I usually fill this just until you get to the top of the little ring that's in there. If you have one of these, you'll know what I mean. It does give you lines on the side to tell you the max that you can put in there. Just going to do a pump of each of these. Here's my protein shake. I'm going to just pour this in right over the syrups. And then I'm going to wait for my cold foam. Let's go ahead and add in our coffee concentrate while we're waiting. I usually do 3 tablespoons into my 1 coffee. But that's because I've measured that out and I know that's what I like. You, as I said, do what you like. If you like it stronger, add more. If you don't like it quite as strong, don't add as much. Or if it's easier for you to make it even stronger and just add 1 tablespoon into your cup, you know, you do you. And then I just pour it over the top. These Flavor God seasonings. This is the chocolate donut. This is the gingerbread. I also have cinnamon roll and gingerbread cookie. I have also ordered several other flavors. I'm waiting for them to come in. These are so good. They are sugar-free. You can buy them on Amazon. You can go to the Flavor God website. But they just add a little something. So today I'm going to use the chocolate donut on top of this one. But I just sprinkle a little on top. I will add my straw in. So good. Try these. Let me know if you guys have any other questions.